No doubt there's a line of people breathlessly waiting for dances with me.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was. You clean this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've... So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
If I did kill him, what would you do?
Well, I wouldn't believe you for one. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirt. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevin... Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too...
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That's smart. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
I would consider such an alliance.
We can help each other, Inquisitor. We are both out. I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of... And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it's...
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
It's the game, my dear. Everyone plays it here.
Hold the area.
Must be something here.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over...
Do Gaspard wants another bottle of brandy? We'd better have 2 or 3 as well.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Uncle.
Interesting. Boring. Third bell. Crap. Now I'm just plain late.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew.
Good to...
wants another bottle of brandy. We'd better have 2 or 3 at the ready.
Gaspar is wasting his time.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
Just gossip.
Is it my imagination? Or are there more Inquisition autocrats now than there were before?
Did you see that knife Ed servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
Emissaries to Kal Shorok have yet to return. Balin decided to reach out to them after all. Not directly. The emissaries came from the Merchant Guild. The expedition.
Good to know.
Inquisitor Adar. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want...
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance?
I'd be delighted. The Tal Vashoth are hardly known for political maneuvering. Just what interest do you have in our little war?
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the border.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Floriane?
I hope we are of one mind on this. I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspar, and have... You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concerned?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, and do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
An excellent question. I might add...
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspar before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspar's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
The Duchess had some interesting...
Of that? Were you dancing with Duchess Floriane?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters?
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori.
The man would truly do anything to be...
Then, The attack on the Empress will...
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these... Then perhaps we should let her die.
I won't stand by.
Listen to me carefully. What Corypheus wants is chaos, even with... To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
And it doesn't need to be...
Do you realize... Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
I can't decide this.
You must. Even inaction is...
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows...
What did Duchess...
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal...
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search...
Then get me access. And in the meantime...
At once.
Where is that lazy elf? I sent him down to the cellar.
Maximilian swept.
Hours ago.
Lord Inquisitor.
Would you care to dance?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for late.
I'd like your opinion of this guy.
It's doomed to fail. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court.
Have you noticed it?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear Urshay.
Good evening.
Mistress Nightingale.
So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure...
This is good.
My dear Maximilian.
Where is that lazy elf? I sent him down to the cellar for more wine hours ago.
Interesting. Good to know.
De arrombado, fica mudando minhas coisas, velho.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody. Anybody?
Oh, thank you.
I hope you're not disappointed I stole your dance partner.
No, not... No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted.
Briala told you to come to this...
Not personally. We get coded messages at certain locations. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
This wing is sealed. How did you...
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Is there anyone else who knows the code in the drop loc...
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No.
So this room belongs to...
It used to. This had been her pride. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old...
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
All sorts of people tonight are taking advantage.
Briella probably knew it was dangerous and sent me anyway. I knew her. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen.
Thank you.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so... Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
You're Orlesian royalty.
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an emperor? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
Why kill the Empress?
Celine's death is a stepping stone. Corypheus will enter the Black City, and we will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world.
What exactly is it?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of... When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
At this point, I'd think disappointment was an old friend.
Poor dear. You can't begin to imagine what And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine. All I need is to keep you out of the... A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball. Kill him and bring me... It will make a fine gift for the master.
Just those tits. What was all... Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye. Those were definitely demons.
Make her bless me. Demons? How could they be? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you...
Well, his sister. But it had to... But all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Tell me everything.
The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Stinking punsy cheesemongers.
I don't know if I'm more shocked that Gaspard hired Ferelden mercenary.
You and me both.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
You saved my life. I owe you. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
It's been too long since I've had...
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
What? There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories.
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out. Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private. Elsewhere.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing?
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
Thanks to Briala, Gaspard's mercenary captain will testify that he hired men to infiltrate the palace.
Hired thugs? I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually, you'll convince somebody.
He also murdered a Council of Heralds emissary. I found the body and his knife in the servants' quarters.
I have done no such thing.
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
You have enough proof to dissolve his support for the throne, Your Majesty. You don't need to take his life.
As a favor to you, Inquisitor, I will let him live. Gaspard, you are hereby banished from the Empire on pain of death.
Is that all? You're too kind, Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life. And Orlais owes you its future. You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this, nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our We have lost enough. No more in our hour of need. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andra, and in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say... Will you address the court, my friend?
Our enemy is clever. He manipulated the highest-ranking members of the court. If we want victory, we will have to fight him in more ways than one.
We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field. But that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By imperial decree, Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
I had no idea you were interested in...
The assignment has been given to me. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is... You will require my knowledge if you are... Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus,
What skills do you have that...
I have knowledge which falls... I suspect this is also true of Corypheus. Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you...
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might, should thought of that, frighten you. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal, to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
A most gracious... I shall meet you.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
Things went according to plan for once. I couldn't be happier.
Tonight was a triumph. You should be proud. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask, my lord.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible.
That's quite impossible at the moment.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
Just when you've solved one crisis, another springs up to take its place.
I am sorry to place this burden. With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to us.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana...
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need Liliana and...
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
You must think very well of them to
Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinian. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the chantry...
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
These aren't just any 2 people. They are key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Thedas.
This will have to be settled. The Inquisitor has only just returned. You must excuse us. Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will... Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps...
And you think I could make... I've had enough for one day.
Talk to her.
The fun never ends in Skyhold.
The Inquisitor was a funny Kunari. That's what they'll say one day. You watch. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Liliana be candidates? You're not even...
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to... The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was... But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
Many extraordinary things have happened.
I'm not so certain. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but he would never step foot in a Chantry. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name. For now, restoring order and stopping corruption.
Yeah, we're getting on it. Working on it.